confidence-building step.
It was a marathon speech, the longest continuous address ever made in the House of Representatives. For 8 hours and 7 minutes, Nancy Pelosi, who turns 78 next month, spoke about the plight of young immigrants in America, with just a few sips of water to keep her going.
Every day, courageous, patriotic dreamers lose their status. Every day, the American dream slips further out of reach. As members of Congress, we have a moral responsibility to act now to protect dreamers who are the pride of our nation and are American in every way, but on paper.
Pelosi was speaking out against the compromise federal budget deal announced by Senate leaders. It doesn't protect the so-called dreamers from deportation. They're undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as children. Senate leaders admit the budget deal isn't perfect, but say it'll avert a fast-approaching government shutdown.
This bill is the product of extensive negotiations among congressional leaders and the White House. No one would suggest it is perfect, but we worked hard to find common ground and stay focused on serving the American people.
The budget deal doesn't have everything Democrats want. It doesn't have everything Republicans want, but it has a great deal of what the American people want.
The budget deal, if approved, will lift caps on military and domestic spending. But first, it must get through the House of Representatives, and there's opposition from both Republicans and Democrats.
This will probably pass the Senate, but in the House, it's meeting with opposition from a lot of very conservative Republicans who are deficit hawks and object to the fact that this deal will add $500 billion to the federal budget deficit, and Democrats are angry, led by Nancy Pelosi, because it doesn't do anything to protect the so-called dreamers.
The contentious issue of protecting undocumented migrants led to a brief government shutdown last month. It could well do so again soon.
To make America more American.
Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.